At the time, Trump responded by saying Romney choked like a dog during his presidential run. "The guy's a stone-cold loser and he choked, and when you're a choker, you can never give a choker a second chance. A choker is a choker," Trump said in June 2016. Romney changed his tune after Trump beat Clinton for president, and even considered serving as Trump's Secretary of State. After Trump rejected him in favor of Rex Tillerson, Romney began exploring the idea of running for Utah Senate. He remained critical of Trump, voicing his dissent with the president after his response to the Charlottesville protests and criticizing a comment he made about immigration from shithole countries. Romney announced his run on February 16, hinting that he would be a different politician than Trump. "Utah welcomes legal immigrants from around the world," he said in his announcement video. "Washington sends immigrants a message of exclusion. And on Utah's Capitol Hill, people treat one another with respect. Dishonesty is Trump's hallmark," he continued in his speech, adding later, "Think of Donald Trump's personal qualities: the bullying, the greed, the showing off, the misogyny, the absurd third-grade theatrics." Some polling suggested Romney's attack may have actually boosted Trump's campaign. 2. But he still comes knocking for Secretary of State. Despite Romney's thorough and unrestrained dismissal of Donald Trump as a leader, after he did what Romney could not and secured the White House for the Republican Party, Mitt still came calling for a job. He met with President-elect Trump several times and talk of an apology touched the headlines. There are conversations going on whether Mitt Romney has to issue some kind of public apology to Trump, Fox News reported. Some in the conservative press even speculated Romney was high on the short list. The gesture apparently did not sway Trump, who then chose Exxon CEO Rex Tillerson for the job. 3. Romney endorses Antifa. In the aftermath of the violence-strewn Charlottesville, Virginia Unite the Right rally in August 2017, Romney reacted indignantly to President Trump's assertion that both sides, meaning left-wing counter-protesters, including anti-fascist Antifa groups, in addition to the right-wing marchers that included a number of Nazi and white nationalist groups, bore some responsibility for the day's tragic outcome. Romney attacked Trump, claiming that no equivalency could be drawn, and described Antifa only as opposing racism and bigotry. In a Facebook post, Romney doubled down, demanding Trump reverse himself in lionizing Antifa, an unashamedly violent group who have attacked a wide variety of people who could not by any stretch be described as Nazis, as merely citizens outraged to see fools parading the Nazi flag, Nazi armband and Nazi salute. He wrote. He should address the American people, acknowledge that he was wrong, apologize. State forcefully and unequivocally that racists are 100% to blame for the murder and violence in Charlottesville. Testify that there is no conceivable comparison or moral equivalency between the Nazis who brutally murdered millions of Jews and who hundreds of thousands of Americans gave their lives to defeat, and the counter-protesters who were outraged to see fools parading the Nazi flag, Nazi armband and Nazi salute. An independent report by the law firm Hutton and Williams confirmed President Trump's assessment at the time was largely accurate. Left-wing groups did initiate much of the violence at the rally. Charlottesville's police chief, alleged to have told his officers to let them fight in the hope of declaring the rally unlawful as quickly as possible, resigned just after the report's release. 4. Romney attacks Trump for not releasing tax returns after Trump defended him from same attack. During the 2012 presidential election, then Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid repeatedly called out candidate Mitt Romney for not releasing his tax returns, heavily suggesting the wealthy Romney paid no taxes whatsoever. Among Romney's defenders was Donald Trump, then a private citizen. Trump took Reid to task for his claim that Romney paid no taxes, telling Fox News. "And I've known Harry and I like Harry. But I think it's a statement that he probably wished he didn't make. I don't think there was a source. A lot of people don't think there was a source. If there was a source, it is probably not allowed and it is probably not even legal. I mean, who would be able to do that? Who would be allowed to do that? I don't think there is a source." Romney did eventually release his tax returns. He did pay taxes, lots of taxes. But, along with his infamous 47% remark, the controversy did lasting damage to his campaign. Reid later admitted he knew Romney paid taxes, but that he was not sorry, had no regrets, and, as Reid put it, Romney didn't he win, did he ? 4 years later, the Democrats employed the same tactic against Republican frontrunner Donald Trump, demanding he release his tax returns and implying they contained unknown horrors. In 2016, Romney did not return Trump's favor and defend him. He did not even remain silent and let events take their course. Instead, he amplified the Democrats' narrative. Frankly, the voters have a right to see those tax returns before they decide who our nominee ought to be, he told Fox News. I think we have good reason to believe that there's a bombshell in Donald Trump's taxes. 5. Romney joins Obama in calling for Confederate flag to come down. Take down the Confederate flag at the SC Capitol. To many, it is a symbol of racial hatred. Remove it now to honor Charleston victims, Romney tweeted in the aftermath of North Charleston, South Carolina's 2015 horrific mass murder in an historic black church, as calls abounded to remove the Confederate battle flag from public life. South Carolina, the first state to secede from the Union, flew the Confederate flag for decades from its state capitol dome. Under pressure from the left, it moved the flag to a smaller memorial to the state's more than 16,000 war dead in 2000. The 2015 church killer, 21-year-old racist Dylan Roof, now sentenced to die, had an affinity for the Confederate flag, as he did for many others of tenuous relation to his murderous rampage. Significant majorities at the time disagreed with Romney's symbol of racial hatred assessment. According to CNN/ORC polling just after the racially motivated North Charleston murders, 57% of Americans saw the flag as a symbol of Southern pride compared to 33% who saw it as symbolizing racism. Nevertheless, the bipartisan opposition of then-President Obama, Mitt Romney, and then South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley ensured the flag came down. More accurately, the South Carolina Senate ratified the flag as illegal removal by an activist who was arrested a week earlier storming the war memorial and stealing the flag. The left's thirst for excising our racist history did not, as Mitt Romney might have believed, end with the flag. The South Carolina flag surrender began a sustained campaign that has now raged for more than 2 years to destroy the monuments, symbols, and the memory of aspects of history displeasing to the left. What began with hated Confederates quickly escalated to calls to remove monuments to other slaveholders, like Presidents Andrew Jackson, George Washington, and Thomas Jefferson. 6. Betraying pro-enforcement campaign, Romney embraces amnesty. After running on a relatively strong immigration platform emphasizing cutting off jobs and benefits so illegal aliens self-deport in the 2012 primary, Romney went soft in the general, hinting at a limited amnesty. After his defeat, Romney wholeheartedly embraced the Gang of Eight theory that the GOP needs amnesty to survive. Despite his eventual realization that amnesty helped hand the election to the Democrats, he was unrepentant. I do believe that those who come here illegally ought to have an opportunity to get in line with everybody else, Romney told the Washington Times in 2013. I don't think those who come here illegally should jump to the front of the line or be given a special deal, be rewarded for coming here legally, but I think they should have a chance, just like anybody else, to get in line and to become a citizen if they would like to do so. In 2014, Romney found it unhealthy that Congress had not yet passed amnesty. Even in his Friday Senate announcement, there was more than a hint Romney would consider more amnesties as a senator. Utah welcomes legal immigrants from around the world. Washington sends immigrants a message of exclusion, he said, apparently taking a not-so-subtle jab at President Trump and the immigration hardliners trying to stave off another Gang of Eight level amnesty push. 7. Racking up the Never Trump nods. If anyone dares doubt Romney's Never Trump movement bona fides, he will have a strong cadre of the small group S leaders behind him. In addition to Evan McMullin, who lost to Trump by 18 points in Utah after promising to spoil the Republican nominee's chances there, and fellow failed big money presidential hopeful Jeb Bush. Romney may have secured the backing of his old donor and Fusion GPS opposition research funder Paul Singer, who showed his support by tweeting an image of Romney drawn as an oiled and well-muscled mythical centaur.
Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe our channel for more news videos daily and for what's viral today. Also turn on post notifications and don't miss nothing. A thumbs up really makes me blessed.